Hello, guys. It's Will Lissil here from the UK North Region, Yorkshire, and we today we have a new independent artist, and this time is from far away New York, and I'm talking to Dave Belding. So, Dave, just let us know who you are and where you are right now.
All right. Well, Long Island, New York, and yeah, just making music and trying to put it out there for everyone to hear. Yeah.
Great. Are you at the studio right now or at home?
Yeah, home studio. Yeah.
Oh,
So
studio. That's amazing. So you have a studio at home.
yes, I do.
That's a dream for most of independent artists. It's
Yes.
not easy to have it, but you are a lucky one. Amazing. So we are talking about mixing of music genres. By
Yeah.
what I know, I don't know that much, but I'm curious, and I was listening for some songs, and I just loved it. So I was exploring your Spotify, and we are going to do that here on screen and talking about your portfolio. Is it okay?
Sounds good.
Great. So for those who want to know more about Dave, just go to Spotify, Dave Belding, and YouTube, Dave Belding, Facebook, Dave Belding Band, Bandcamp, Dave Belding, and Instagram, Belding Dave. Instagram is it's the opposite, Belding Dave.
Just how it is. Yeah.
Was busy. That name was busy when you tried to create your account.
Eh, I guess there's more than a few of me.
Right. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's a common name in the US. Great. So we are talking about the release of a new single that's Purge and Flourish. Is it right?
That's it.
Great. And let us know what kind of music are you doing? Because I know you like rock.
Sure. Yeah.
Looks like you like rock
I
by
do.
your face.
Yeah, I do. I do.
So I'm not wrong then. And what kind of music genres are you mixing? Are them subgenres from rock?
Yeah. So like I try to keep it interesting. So there's so many subgenres, it's hard to keep up with them all. But if I had to say where I'm, because I'd like to kind of blend some of the styles together. So like some post grunge. Look, I grew up in the '90s, early 2000s, so that's a big part of my influences. So I try to blend some of that and try to bring some modern sounds. I even like some, like electronic, even like kind of like trip hop sort of beats, and I'll do things like that. But for the most part, what I've been releasing, it's like an alt rock, and just, but I pick from here and there, and it's really hard to say what specific genre I am because I really don't even know. So I just kind of group it together as rock music, but
You experiment with different styles of music then, and
yeah,
inside the rock music genre.
yeah, yeah,
Great. I love it. I personally love it. And I'm like you too. I'm very eclectic. I like
right,
EDM, electronic music. I love pop music and folk and even country. Country rock. I love it. I don't know why. I have no connection with this culture, but I love like some singers from Texas. They mix rock with country. It's amazing. And also I like the old school classic rock from the
right,
60s and also the modern like bedroom pop that's nothing to do with rock, but I
right,
also like it. So we are at home. We can talk about everything here. There is no limit.
okay,
So I would like to start then exploring your Spotify. Let's do it.
do it.
What do you
Yeah,
think? Great. I have this. Is it correct? Dave the Belding? Is it your Spotify?
that's me.
Great. And there is some psychedelic images here. The visual is psychedelic. I like it.
It's pretty fun.
So, those are your most popular songs, and we are talking about the last release. That's this one,
Right,
Purge and Flourish.
Virgin Flourish.
What is that song about?
All right, so well, for that song, Purge and Flourish, it's really it's about like self reflection. Basically, so I'm an insomniac. I don't sleep, and so I might just go outside and just get into something, and at the late hours or early morning, whatever you want to say, and maybe I'll like go to the fire pit, make a fire, jump in a hot tub, whatever it is. But I'm by myself. I'm in my thoughts, and when I'm in those moments, that's when you think a lot. And I use that time to basically, think about, what what does it take to, build on your own character, what issues are going on in life, or maybe you just want to come up with like a guitar riff or a song idea. And in those moments, that's when a lot of things kind of come to you, and that's really what that's all about. Purge and flourish. So purge the bad and flourish. Yeah.
Right. So it's basically self-reflection.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Great. Is there lyrics or just instrumental?
No, it's got lyrics. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go then. Purge and Flourish.
Failure to take a walk under the stars. It's late now, just me. Something about the solitude is wrong. A tenure of age and wisdom and thoughts. Oh, I sit alive, my eyes were closed, and for myself last gone. Throw me under the gun, straight in my eyes, I just let down now I'm getting out of the way. Keep still, don't get me clear. There's a burden on the planet. Keep me in the way. Should I it now? Should I secure myself down? I would see if I cried aloud. If I left home, is it all the same? And the sun comes out. Let me sleep a little while. I remember the sound. Yeah, I take one of those stars. It's late now, just me. Something about the solitude is more. The tenure of age, wisdom, and thoughts. Oh, I spend the light, my eyes were closed. And for what my sense has grown. Dear Romeo, I gotta see straight in my eyes. I just want more. I see it. I'll never be like another dream. Stay, indulging in the thrill as I burn and know you got it. Drifting out the wheel, did I breathe a bit now? Did I secure myself down? I wanna see if I got aloud. If I left home, is it all the same? If the sun comes up, let me sleep a little while. I remember the sound. I chose to walk on those stars. I'm here now, just me.
Wow, man, I just loved it.
Thank,
Really, for real. That was really good.
thank you.
Wow. Yeah, I can imagine because your voice is nice.
Thank you.
Are you playing too?
I'm sorry.
Are you playing too? Playing guitar?
Yeah, everything.
Wow, that's
Bass,
really good.
guitar, singing, the whole shebang.
Are
Yeah,
you doing all the production behind, like
yeah, all right in this room.
mastering everything?
Everything. So I do all the
Wow,
songs.
that's amazing.
Thank
I
you.
just felt like goosebumps.
Wow.
Especially when you were singing those higher notes, and I feel like there is some emotion on the song, and the rhythm is like a soft, but at the same time there is a lot of heavy emotions there, and I like it.
Yeah,
It's a kind of melancholy, but from the positive side.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Really
It's
good.
yeah, most of my stuff kind of has this kind of. It doesn't matter what I sing about. There's always just kind of like this dark kind of sound to it all. Even the things that I'm singing about could be like the happiest of topics. There's just like this kind of dark element. Just that's just where I like to kind of position everything. Just resonates with me. I don't know.
That's your signature,
Yeah,
actually.
I'd say so. Yeah,
But then you can record 10 songs in a year or 12 songs, one per month, and all of them we can identify, oh, that's Dave, you
yeah,
know? even if
Yeah.
they are in different style or mixing different music genres. I just love it, man.
I do.
And when I was thinking about independent artists, they have to invest by themselves. There is no a team behind it.
Mhm.
Normally, the structure behind the production of a song is the most difficult part, like doing the marketing campaign, doing the promotion, etc. And you are doing everything by yourself,
Yeah.
producing.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Congratulations for that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
For
Yeah.
real, for real. The good thing is I don't have to say these things because I don't. When I don't like, I say, "Look, I don't like that," but I give you a tip, this and that. In this case, I like what you are producing,
Uh,
and I want to explore a little bit more.
sure.
So, is there any other song that defines your project you want me to go, or can I just choose any of those popular songs you have here?
All right. Well, I mean, I guess Left Unchecked is a has been pretty popular. You could cruise through that if you wanted to. But I mean, of course, I love them all. So I mean, if you wanted to just hit random, whatever you want to do. But yeah.
Right. I can go according to your audience because left unchecked, it's in the first place here. It's
Mm.
the number one in
It,
terms
it got more
of
plays, so yeah. So it's sitting on top.
the one that got more plays are actually Little Dancer.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Okay. That was the first one I put out. Yeah.
Yeah, but left unchecked probably went to more playlists, so it's more popular than the other.
Oh okay.
Okay, we go to left unchecked. Is what is this song about?
All right. So Left Unchecked. It's again. It's almost about. It's a song almost about proving myself. Look, I got ADD. I can't sit still for a second, and it just kind of like dives into a little of that. But just about being a man trying to prove himself. Um, that he's just you know able to just do what he's got to do, what he wants to do, regardless of what anyone thinks he can or cannot do. And that's pretty much it. Just about proving myself. Yeah.
Great. All right, let's explore then left unchecked. For those who want to learn more about Dave Belding portfolio, just go to Spotify, Dave Belding, YouTube, Dave Belding, Facebook, Dave Belding Band, Bandcamp, Dave Belding, and Instagram, Belding Dave. On Instagram, you just go the opposite, Belding Dave. Surname first and name after. Uh, I'm gonna give you the example to the audience. Don't only visit the social networks and Spotify, but follow. That's the most important. So click here, follow.
Yes.
I'm just following now, and afterwards, I will just add some songs to my personal playlist because I just love it.
That's awesome.
So left unchecked now. Let's listen to this song. Previous project, but it's still doing well in your portfolio. The first in terms of popularity. Let's go.
Do it.
Clinical delay, how can I continue like a train? I'm about to derail. Trying to read the message instead, I just made a mess of it. Just point the finger at me, I'm criticizing you all. Bitterness, started at 7, okay, I'm ready to roll. I spill my blood and build another fire. Days get shorter than the embers die. Every now and then, when you feel it all, love, you know, sometimes it's wrong. I drag my feet in the haze, don't wanna be here. Sometimes I drift and oscillate, sometimes I need a push to validate. Discard the load and kick out the crutch. It's wild when we stumble around. I drove and built and tore it down. Inside I know so much. I'm more. Hey, remind me once again. Now that's a burning around. Hey, time is always tough. The truth can stand. Under the tree color sky. Cage was so large, walls are at boundaries if you can reach them. Protocol is set to know how it's all session will continue with the legacy on. Cutting out the wind of fast without breaks. My time's born, so now I look at your side. 97, a grand night and you jump the gun. Put the pedal down and put you in the crowd. Play my name, the bright as hell. Every now and then, we are through love. You know, sometimes I drag my feet in hands, don't wanna be here. Sometimes I drift and oscillate. Sometimes I need a push to find a lane. Discount the load and kick out the crutch. It's wild when we stumble around. I drew and built and tore it down. Inside I know so much. I'm on. Remind me once again. And now that's a burning around. Hey, time is always tough. The truth, the God is past. I'm on the edge. Dream color sky. Was so large, walls are in boundaries if you can reach them.
Whoa, 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 wait. Whew. I'm just like, I was like holding my breath. It's beautifully chaotic.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Oh, thanks.
Wow. I can imagine live performances. Are you doing live performances?
Nah, I can't do it. I'm a solo act.
I need to watch you.
I would love to. I mean, I did the band thing. I loved it. And then it was hard to keep a band together. And so I was eventually like, I'm always creating music, and it always just stayed on my phone my whole life. It never went out to anybody. And so I was like, you know what, this year really, I said, I'm just going to focus on just start putting some stuff out. So I'm just kind of throwing a few songs out, every like month or so. And instead of just keeping it to myself, because I've got hundreds of songs. Obviously, they're not all at production level, but I've got ideas and I can't keep up with them all. But I would love to play live, but just I would have to have like a kick drum on my back with like strings to my feet, so I am playing a guitar with a harmonica in my mouth. You know what I mean? But
for God's sake, oh God, I should be millionaire, because then I would have a lot of people bringing them to live performances, even in small venues. Because man, it's a different thing. I know with the digital era, we don't need to have all independent artists doing live performances. We have a lot of people working with digital music and on streaming services. It's totally acceptable, like you are doing.
Right.
But this kind of music, wow! Can you
Eh,
imagine live performance with the full band and you rocking like that? I would be there for sure to watch it and have my sign. Love you, Dave.
It's awesome. Thanks, man.
Oh
Yeah,
man, how
yeah.
old are you?
I'm 43.
I'm 40.
I'm
Man, we are the same age, almost the same age. Wow, that's why I liked it.
yeah,
There is a connection.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Oh, I miss that kind of music because
Yeah,
there is a lot of people doing two similar digital music, and
yeah, I
when
agree.
this kind of music with that evoke emotions and with a strange texture, a
Mm,
strange texture, and then you feel that emotion on the guitar riffs, even without lyrics.
right.
That connection with the audience is amazing. I
Thank you.
love it.
Yeah, it's mainly most of my stuff. It starts out, you know, with a guitar because I'm a guitar player first. That's what I first got into music with was a guitar. Never planned on singing. I sang out of necessity because someone's got to do it. So, um, I just wanted to be in a band, just playing guitar, sitting in the back. But so yeah. But with this project, I had to pretty much do it all. So yeah. So
No, you
it's
are
a
not going to sit in the back. Come on, I can't believe you to do that. No, 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 no. You have to be singing and playing. Come on, man. You
no,
are
I
born
could
for
sing and
that.
play. I could sing and play. But the originally, like a few years back, when I was with the other band, I mean, I would write the stuff, but I didn't want to sing it. I just wanted to, play the guitar and have, the singer sing. And I was just focusing on guitar because a lot of this stuff, it's technical on the guitar and it's hard. Some people could do it, but I can't. Where you got one rhythm on a guitar doing something crazy and it's all over the place, and then trying to sing something else because like the stuff
I
that I'm
know.
writing, it's not like, your 4 chord progression. I could play and sing like stuff like that, your simple pop songs. I could do that, no problem. But this stuff, it's too challenging. I would need like both sides of my brain, like firing like at 100%, trying to make it happen. It's just, some people have that. I'm not one of them.
You need some magic mushrooms for sure.
Yeah.
Some stimulation. Oh wow, man. I feel like I'm at home with you. I
That's
feel like
awesome.
I know you for some years. It's strange. Wow. So, what about your personal life? Are you active in another professional area or just working with your studio?
No, I wish I could just do this and be good.
You,
No,
me
so
too.
yeah, well, yeah. But I live in the real world. So I've got a job. I actually own a laundromat. And that's my primary income. And then yeah, as far as like what I do, I used to be in construction and then got into the laundromat industry. And so that's actually because of my background with construction, that's how I was able to, do things like build a studio. I'm sitting in what used to be a crawl space, and this is the smallest part of my basement. My whole basement was a crawl space, and I dug it down and I underpinned my foundation. Took me like 4 years to do it. And the crazy
Wow.
thing is, after it was done, and it's not just a studio, like outside that way, it's like at a home theater, it's like macked out. Hurricane Ida came through and flooded the basement, and right, like almost right after I was done, it felt like. And
No, I
within
can't
15
believe.
minutes, in 15 minutes, it went from like that much water to I was swimming 6 feet of water. So it wiped everything out. I was just like, it was raining outside. I look out the window just to like look at the rain. I saw it really coming in. Cars are floating down the street. I was like, what the hell? I run to the basement stairs and I see the water coming. I'm like, within 15 minutes, it just went from to like up to your head. So I'm just like
Could you
going through the
save the
water,
stuff?
carrying guitars and computers, trying to save what I could, but everything got lost for the most part. So I built it back. And the crazy thing is, the first song I released, which is called Little Dancer, Um, and that ties into this story. So when I finally got the basement back together again, the second time after the flood, it took me over a year because I didn't do it, by myself. I finally, because I started writing these ideas, I was going to start putting this out, then the flood hit. And so I had to wait an entire year before I could start putting this stuff out. So when I was finally done, I got the couch down there and I'm sitting back, and my daughter is down there. She's 6 now, but at the time, she's like maybe like 5 or whatever. I'm playing one of my just like rough ideas and on like the sound system, and she's just dancing. She loves to dance, and I was like, "You've always just been like a beacon of like light." And I said the next song I release is going to be called Little Dancer. I don't even know what the song's going to be, what it's going to sound like, but
You
that's going
got
to be
the
the next song.
title.
And I wrote it around her, and that the title of the song, Little Dancer. And
Wow.
that was the first song I did out of, paying respect to her, my little girl.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah,
Dad loves you. Dad loves you.
and he does.
I want to hear that song now because you just made me curious about
All
it.
right. Okay,
Let's
let's
go
do it.
then. Little dancer. Let's go.
Do it.
Wishing's fun, but thirst makes you move. Doubt will sink almost anyone. The world can point and laugh and judge by the weakness. It's so madness. Gambler with the perfect dice. You were born and you gave me life. Dancer. Kings are kings and lovers are afraid. Slaves are always cautious. They say all of us are created equal like oceans. Some are sad and some are evil. In our perfect world, we'd be perfectly equal. That's gravity spells when you're letting go. The dreams we chase are beautiful. Willful as I well know, that scissor cuts from the same note. Compelling engage, cause bleeding into me. Take the point now, take it from me. Show me your crown, entertain me. What your ways are, do it for me. Sing the last song, can you sing me? Little dancer, spin and twirl, music box and stereo. On the stage, you're a shooting star. I your blood, you black and white, you know who you are. In the millions of people, you're my little dancer. Strength is felt when you center well. Found your place in the crowded world. Never be ashamed, let it out. You don't have to change, let it out. Keep your eyes open in this goddamn world and keep your self-possession. You're winning my soul.
Great, great, great. One more amazing song by Dave Belding. So for those who likes Dave Belding music, just goes to Spotify, Dave Belding, YouTube, Dave Belding, Facebook, Dave Belding Band, Bandcamp, Dave Belding, and Instagram, Belding Dave. Don't forget, Instagram is the opposite, Belding Dave. Uh, Dave, I don't know, man. I just want to hear in the UK in a live performance in a pub close to my house. It would be amazing.
Hey, anything's possible. I just got to find a band, right?
You will, I'm sure about that.
Yeah.
Because, man, you have talent.
Thank you.
And not only for music, you built your studio at home twice, even
Yeah.
after a flood. You
Yeah.
rebuilt it. Oh, man. That's incredible. You are a proper artist.
Thank you.
I was paying attention on those lyrics, and they are good lyrics. It's about your daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you still have your signature, that darkness behind it, that suffering in your voice and the melody.
Yeah.
You are incredible. We can identify that's your style.
Absolutely.
Really good. So, how it works? Is your family supporting your dreams being a musician?
Yeah. So my wife is 100% behind me. Yeah. And yeah, it's been good. You know, I've had her as like my cheerleader, and yeah, I've just been going forward, and everyone likes what I'm doing. You know, it's been fun, and yeah, absolutely, yeah, everything's good.
So, in 2022, we released two songs that was Little Dancer and One and Only.
Yeah.
And then actually three songs 2022, Left Unchecked.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
three songs. And then 23, two songs, three actually. Is As That, Arthur Williams, and Purge and Flourish.
Right.
So are you going to release more songs this year?
Oh my God, yeah. I got a bunch in the works right now, and working on one right now, which will probably be the next one to release. It's I don't want to say what the title is yet, in case it's not the one that I do release. But there's literally an unlimited amount of songs. It's just a matter of getting the production on it and just kind of like tweaking it, and then just ship it out.
Great. I suggest you, if you don't have yet, try to create a website.
Thought about doing it. Yeah. See, the thing is with the music, because it's not my primary thing, I got to look at this like at a realistic standpoint. You know, I'm not going to be like touring, so I don't want to like put too much. That's why I'm doing everything myself, because I don't want to, it's a hobby to some, or very, it's more than a hobby to me. It's a passion, but I don't want to start sinking money and then I got to manage all these things. I know I'm supposed to do all that, but once it becomes work, it loses the purpose of why I got into it in the first place. So eventually, and you're right, I will do a website. But how far am I going to push it? I'm really not sure, to be honest with you. It really just depends on, the reactions I get back. If it's, if I get some wild amount of streams, I'll put some money behind it. But, at this level here, I mean, I got priorities here for, I got a kid, I got a mortgage, I got to take care of them first. And I'll always be releasing music. That's just like not going to change. At what level will I promote it? To be determined. I don't know yet. Oh, I lost you. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Right. I hear you. I said, I understand what you are talking about, because I have kids too. I also have my wife, and I also produce music for other people. But last year I decided to, release a song, but it was a joke with a politician.
Okay.
I just said, oh, it's a joke to put on social networks, and that thing got like 10,000 plays in a week.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God, when we don't do things like as a proper singer and we are just joking and, doing stuff to have fun, people listen. If it was my intention to get 10,000 streams, I was getting it.
That's wild. I know.
That's strange, but when it's a meme, people love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I feel is that now with streaming service, there is a lot of people releasing songs, and many people are not getting any stream from Spotify, for example. There is right now official numbers, 68 million tracks that are not played even once.
Oh my God.
Only on Spotify. Can you imagine the rest?
Oh my God, it's terrible.
Yeah. If you got 10,000 plays on your songs, and I can see you got most of them are almost 10,000 plays, you are really well. I can tell you.
That's awesome.
And I know you are doing. I could see here on your Spotify, you are doing here the promotion of your songs, and obviously your songs went to some playlists. You are in 5 different playlists about rock, and that's amazing. That's good, because people are listening, people are liking it. People don't put songs on playlists if they don't like it.
Yeah.
So you are doing right, in the right path, and congratulations for that too.
Oh, thank you.
Is here a partnership of you with other artists?
So
Valley of Kings.
So that one right there, the Valley of Kings, that's an album from the band previous to what I'm doing now. The band was called Echo Chamber, and that was
this one,
the project that brought me to here. And even on that album, what's funny, like I wrote all the songs, and keeping that project together, it's like, all right, I found the singer, I was the guitarist, I found a drummer. Now we need a bass player. By the time we found a bass player, then the singer left, and then like it just dissolved before we could really do anything really good with it, which was terrible. So we never really promoted it because, in fact, the last song on there, it was we didn't have the singer, so I had to jump in and sing it, and yeah, it's crazy. So I was
It
like, you know
was
what?
2015,
Yeah,
18,
2015.
19, 21. And then after that, you got just your own stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Great. All right. You have a lot of experience. I can see that it's not you are also like being a manager for your band.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, they were all my projects. Like, I started the last band, and obviously this one's my thing. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of staying up late at night, tweaking things, learning things. I mean, production wise, I'm not a schooled. I never was in like an educated, producer. So a lot of watching YouTube and trial and error, and like anybody, as I keep putting out songs, I hope that they get better and better in production. But yeah, that's the game. That's the game.
Great, great. So let's listen to one more, the last one.
Sure.
You can choose because you have one more chance. One and only, or easy as that.
Well, easy as that's a really dark one, so I don't know. It's we could do one and only, I guess. Sure.
Right, let's go.
Little hands play with toys, empty boxes, rocket shells. She's like you, she's like me, she cares us both. Pride and wonder, comprehension of our lives set in stone. You crowned me, I couldn't do this wrong. I played to the hands. I never knew that 16 wasn't enough. So take what's left of me. Wish your board is best, we might stop along the way. Turn it around. Notice that you tried. Motivating, yes, we're pushing you, building who you are. Proud to be your old man, growing older, slow it down. You'll always be my baby girl. Find a flower, give to mama, new surprise every day. You keep giving me a love. I'll play it to your hands. I never knew this instinct was enough. Wish you for what is best, we might stumble on the way. I'm down for you. You dance all the world. We told you what you know. You can reach for the moon. You might walk so far away that you forget who's home. Unless you're excited, welcome's coming home. Unless there's chaotic world where you grow old. Moving too fast. So take what's left of me. Wish you for what is best, we might stumble on the way. So climb on my back. I'll walk you through the jungle, cause Daddy keeps you safe.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Daddy, keep me safe, please. Amazing, man. Really good. Wow. And you have really good voice. How can you sing those high notes?
It's a little tricky, but you get there. Practice,
Almost doesn't match because you are really calm talking to me.
Yeah.
Doesn't match. Doesn't looks like another person. You have a second personality when you are singing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like a monster. Yeah. And those guitar riffs. Wow, man. That's incredible. I really like it. Awesome. I know it's not easy, and rock is not easy. And you are a rock star.
Awesome.
Because you can imagine a big how can I say, investor behind a band with you singing and playing. You are good doing both things.
Yeah. I want
to be millionaire. I want to be millionaire. I will just contact you and have a contract with you.
Please do that. I'll be waiting.
I'm gonna play Euro Millions tomorrow.
All right, I'm holding you to
it. Pray. If you believe in God, just pray. Maybe I get millionaire.
All right.
Right. So we have to finish the interview. Come on. We have to finish that. And now we're talking about these things and your projects, and I just loved it. Well, do you have a message for those discovering your portfolio now and your music and experimenting with it?
A message? Oh boy. I mean, all I could say is, to really anyone, and this goes to anybody, not just for the music. I mean, and this could be other musicians or anything. Just, chase what you want, man. And look, dreams could be like most formidable, but don't let it stop you. And nothing is fair either in life. So there's no, so many people think like, fairness has everything to do with it. And that's just not the case. Life is not fair. You could be worthy, but you might not get the easy path. You work at it. Just follow through, do you, and never give up on your passions, and you will be happy about that. So, yeah.
Perfect. It's not only music. It's not only building stuff. It's also a good message. This is amazing. Oh man, come on! I just love you. You should be living here. I would invite you to have a beer.
Yeah, I'd love to. 2 beers.
If I visit New York, I will just contact you.
Hey, you do that, man. And we'll party. I promise.
Great. So when you have new projects, just contact us and we can have a new interview, talk about the new projects and what you have for the future. Okay.
Sounds great.
Just stay online. We are going to finish now, but we'll have just a short video and I will talk to you after that. Okay.
All right, perfect.
Keep online. For those who want to check Dave Belding portfolio, just go to Spotify, Dave Belding, YouTube, Dave Belding, Facebook, Dave Belding Band, and at Bandcamp, Dave Belding, and Instagram, Belding Dave. Thank you guys. See you next time, and let's go.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.